This is gonna be a jam-packed video because I'm skating the hard, medium, and soft Gringking Locker 2 bushings. And after that, I'm gonna be reacting to other people's reviews on the Gringking Locker 2s. Not just the big name YouTubers, but some smaller channels too. So you might be in there if you've done a video on the Gringking Lockers, so stay tuned. Let's talk about the Gringking Locker 2 hard bushings. So he sent me the hard bushings and the soft bushings to try alongside the medium bushings that come with them. And at first I struggled a little bit till I got used to them, and then I really liked them for a long time. So with the hard bushings, it's a little bit harder to turn, but you got a really good pinch. So when you're skating the mini ramp, you can pinch those 50-50s really good. You can pinch those frontside 5-0s, and that's what I really use them for. I don't think I've ever felt frontside 5-0s feel quite this good. I actually tried bigger, harder wheels at the same time, so it was just like shock to my system. But I think with the bigger, harder wheels instead of the Dragon wheels or the X Formula wheels and the hard bushings, I felt so stiff. It was a little harder on my body, so I got tired faster because there wasn't as much give. Sometimes I feel like a looser truck makes it where I don't get tired as fast. I don't get fatigued as fast. You know, like when you're landing on a really hard surface, I just feel like it's a little harder on your body. That might be just me, but that's just how I feel. They're really responsive though. Like the flip tricks were working out really good. I could do kick flips, I could do 3 flips really easily. Maybe not the best grinding setup, but the best locking in setup. I think magnesium trucks grind a little smoother than aluminum. If Gringking could make a magnesium truck, that'd be really nice. I'd buy it. But if you had the Gringking hangers, it was low, and then you had the Avenue suspension truck base plate that bounced, and everything was made of magnesium, except the base plate was made of titanium with plastic like around it so it actually slides. You ever try to grind on titanium trucks like the Thai hanger trucks from Thieves? That was not easy. So yeah, you don't want to grind on titanium, but magnesium grinds really good. They say magnesium wears out fast. I don't really wear out trucks that often, and they're not that expensive, so I wouldn't mind just skating magnesium all the time. All right, so I looked it up. It looks like the bushings are 90A, 95A, and 99A. I can't tell a lot of difference. Now the hard, I felt really comfortable on them for a while, but it's not something I could ride all the time unless I kind of loosened them up a little bit. I need to be able to turn and swerve around. So far, the soft actually feels pretty good. The medium always felt perfect for me, so maybe that's what I should stick with. Maybe that's why that's what comes stock in it, because I do think for me and my weight, I'm like 215. The medium really work. So I think I'm too heavy for the soft light blue bushings, because when I tighten them down tight enough, this black thing goes off to the side. I'd say as a man over 200 pounds, probably about the weight range for the hard ones. And I think a lighter person, like a kid, would do great with these and actually be able to turn. So I think it depends on your weight. So I really like the orange ones the best. Maybe that's because that's what I'm used to. Maybe I just am afraid of change, guys. Maybe I'm scared of the other ones, but I think they work good for my weight. I'm probably heavier than most skateboarders, so I should probably be using the hard ones, but I like to be able to turn, and for me, these are perfect. So at this skate park, I skate alone. The new skate park that's opening at the end of this month, I'll be skating with a bunch of people that skate really well, people that skate rails well, but everything there grinds good. There's round rails, there's boxes that actually have coping on them, or metal that actually grind. So I'll have another review on the Gringking Lockers when that park opens and there's actually people around, because there's never anyone here. Maybe where you live, maybe you live in a city and there's other people skating there, but for me, 90% of my skating is alone, at least. Maybe 99%. 99% of this channel is just me skating alone. And then there's the shorts where I do like different kinds of commentary and stuff. But yeah, I'll have another video on them coming when that park officially opens. I skated that park in one of the other videos, but don't tell anybody because it's actually not open. So the medium is mostly what I skated, and you can see the wear that I have on the medium bushings. The top one's kind of like that too. It might be pressed down a little bit, but not too bad. I do think the bushings are better. I do think the bushings are better than the ones that came on the original Gringking lockers. That's what I'm feeling so far. So it looks like I come up first for me, probably because I am me. And then that's their page. I've seen this video. I want to see one that I haven't seen. Gringking Locker 2, same but different. I've not seen this guy's video.
We're back with the Gringking Locker 2. So if you saw my previous video, I talked about how the Gringking Locker 2 had 3 main changes to the hanger, the base plate, and the bushings. So now we're just going to test them to see how they ride. Me personally, I like the medium bushings because they ride the best and turn really well. But you also have the addition.
Who is this? Let's see. Alex the Radical.
Of soft and hard bushings. So we'll test this out to see, but for now, let's just see how they ride with the medium stock bushing.
I wonder what size this skate. Looks like 8.5, maybe 8.25. It's got the new green. Okay, I do this too sometimes. Does that help you guys?
So it definitely turns a lot differently than the Locker 1. I feel like because of the top bushing being a lot more lower and the extra top bushing being a little bit more circular.
Dude's got a broken finger and he's still doing this for you guys. I think they are more responsive. I like the bushings a lot better.
It definitely gives it a different more lean when you carve into your turns. I'm definitely going to ride around a little bit more just to see how it feels, but overall I do like it. I'm surprised I haven't got wheel bite with it, but I'm sure as I start to skate I will start to get wheel bite, but so far
they're great for not getting wheel bite. Like, they're super tall and they have that sleeve thing in there that prevents wheel bite.
The medium bushings feel great. Don't mind my finger, I hurt myself a week ago.
They don't look that turny in that video. They look like Ventures or something, but they feel pretty turny, especially with the mediums. Now that I had the hard in there this past week, they weren't that turny.
Honestly, the way that these Gringking 2s turn is completely different than the first ones. Like, they turn so much. There's so much lean when you actually start to push pressure on the heels and the toes. I don't think changing the bushing is going to change too much. I feel like with the harder ones, it's definitely going to give it more of a controlled turn, but we'll just see how it goes once you switch out the bushings. We're going to start off with the soft ones first and then go to the hard bushings.
I haven't tried the soft ones, so this will be interesting. I'm going to be trying them soon. The hard ones I've skated all week. I like them a lot at first. They're good for grinding. I'm sick of them because they're too hard. I can't turn. I'm going to go back. I'm going to do the soft ones next, so maybe they'll be better. I don't know how much this guy weighs, but I probably weigh a lot more than this guy. I wish I didn't. That's how I do it too, stick my finger in there and change it. I'll probably just react to this one tonight because it's like 1 or 2 in the morning. I've been doing shorts.
So this is what the soft bushings look like.
And then I'll
pretty good
react and combine the videos later. Oh, DKL. I used to skate for DKL. They used to send me boards and grip tape back when they very first came out with the non-abrasive grip tape. It was probably 2016, 2015, something like that. That was 10 years ago.
Wow. Moving on to the soft bushings. As you saw, there's a lot of lean when it comes to these trucks. I'm really surprised at how much the geometry has changed when it comes to the actual...
He's really, like, half the video's over and we're still talking about how they turn. Like, get somebody to grind that rail or something. I feel like I can talk about the turn, but all trucks turn. like no truck really turns that much different. You know, I don't know. They turn good.
Turn of these, I find that when you start to lean, it really gives you a lot of space, and surprisingly I didn't get wheel bite, and I was really trying to push down on my heels and my toes, but nothing. So let's just check out the hard bushings and see how it is. So now we have the hard bushings on. I think it's going to give a consistent turn when it comes to both sides of these trucks. I haven't loosened or tightened them too much, but we'll just see how it feels.
Did you guys see the grip tape? He had that grip tape really cut in because it peeled. It used to peel a lot. I guess it still does. That was good. It's got a good pop.
So here's the verdict on the hard bushings. They feel as if they're like the Gringking Locker 2 medium bushing.
I think you can pop more on the hard bushings. And now that doesn't make any sense. When I say there's more pop, it's because it's so stiff. Like no matter where you pop on the tail, it gives you a good pop. Maybe I'm not popping in the right place. Maybe my toes are popping more on one side, and having that hard bushing, it's like more reactive.
A little more stability when it comes to the actual turn. Now I tried to loosen it by 2 turns just to see how much it changed. Honestly, it stayed stable. I didn't turn at all. And I think that's really interesting because if you want more of a stable turn, but you still want to have an overall good truck, I think this is definitely going to be a good setup for you. For me, I personally did like the medium style bushing. It gives me a lot of turn, but I think because of the way they changed the geometry, I think that if you do a combination of maybe a hard bottom bushing and a top medium bushing or a soft bushing, it could give you that turn and lean that you need for crooked grinds or just carving as you're skating down the streets. But I think the hard bushings definitely gave me a lot more response when it came to actual stability of the turn. But so far for me, I do like the medium bushings better. I think it's just because I'm used to that from the Locker 1. But I think I will try this setup at some point. Maybe I'll do it where the bottom bushing is the stable one.
I need to do that too. I'm lazy. I don't like actually like working and changing bushings. That's why I skated the mediums for a whole week and the hards for a whole week. Oh, it's going to take me a year to review these trucks.
Top bushing is more of a softer medium, but that's my take on all the bushings. So now that we've tested all the bushings, I would definitely want to try out my theory about my original Gringking Locker ones. My original theory is that if the hanger is a lot more flat and stable, it can be better.
Okay, I admit, I usually don't get affected by comments, but people have been really commenting that I squint my eyes lately in the videos, so I think I'm like consciously going, like opening my eyes more.
Better for crooked grinds. Now, skating at this park, I'm definitely not able to skate my full capacity, so I did some to see how it felt, and I feel like my theory is actually correct. I think if we have the next hanger system where basically it's built in where it has a little bit of a groove padding on the edges but it flattens out towards the middle, I think that would work better for people overall. Wouldn't be such a turn off when it comes to the hump area, but overall I think it can work.
He's got a good crook. That was good. I actually have seen a video of this guy before. He made a video skating Thunder hangers on the Gringking base plates, and he said that they did crooks better. So I've had some people doing crooks on my Gringkings, and they feel like some people think that they lock in good because they do their crooks with that little pocket locked in, and some people do their crooks where the middle hump part hits, and those people can't do crooks on the Gringking lockers. They stick. I think they're best for 50-50s on round rails, Smiths and Feebles on round rails, and 50-50s on coping, front side 5.0s on coping, like anything on coping.
Gringking Locker 2s has some really cool upgrades. I'm really interested in the bushing system. I feel like the soft bushings really do give you a lot of lean when it comes to carving and turning. I think overall I may just stick with the medium ones because I'm really used to them and I like the way that they feel. However, I'm really excited to see how the other combinations of the Gringking Lockers can work. For example, with my Ventures as well as the...
This guy talks really fast, and that's good for YouTube.
Gringking Disruptors, I'm really interested to see how well they grind when it comes to having no groove pattern versus a regular hanger.
They turn a lot better than the Disruptors. The Disruptors, I felt like I was standing on a plank. I don't know. Maybe it was the deck I was
be a good
skating.
upgrade, but we'll see what Donald comes up with. For now, I'm out of commission. I actually cut my hand open fairly recently, like Friday. So I'm
Okay, hold on. He started out with just one finger, his pinky or something, wrapped up. What is this guy doing? That he's not learning his lesson. He's cutting his finger once. By the end of the video, the whole hand is wrapped up. Is this a skit? Is this whole thing a skit? What is this? What is this? Is he gonna tell us?
not going to be skating for a while. Even doing crooked grinds for this video was a heck of a risk.
So we'll watch some of Big Deck Energy's video and then we'll go to Jason Dagner.
Bro, do Benny Hanna. Do a switch Benny Hanna.
I've done a
Hey guys,
Benihana.
welcome to Big Deck Energy, and today we are checking out the brand new.
Okay, we already know what we're checking out, but I want to see his skating. Alright, interesting. So he's got the green. I think everybody got the green and everybody got the big ones. Let's see where we can get some skating in. Okay, let's just get some straight up skating in here. Okay, that was cool. He likes to do grabs for sure. Ooh, we got an ollie north. Ooh, an airwalk. If we were really testing just these trucks out, I feel like we'd just do like 50-50s and Smiths and Feebles.
Okay, well the rain has really cut my session short.
Like a lot of the stuff I do, it still tests the trucks out for sure. Flip tricks and stuff, but it's like, what are you really testing out, the deck? But yeah, I do a lot of, I'm kind of like a ballerina with my skating. Even though I'm heavy, I'm 220, 215 something, I'm still like kind of light on my feet, and I do a lot of flip tricks and that kind of stuff, like dancing. I dance around.
For our first skate session, you can see the kingpin looking pretty good. This is my back kingpin, got a little marking from doing the Smith, I think.
The bushings seem to be stronger. It seems like there might be some separation around the middle layer of urethane that's just like right around the kingpin on mine, but they look pretty good still. And I got a lot more wear on the truck than a lot of these guys. I wear out like the base plate all around, every part of it, because I slam the base plate into ledges and stuff, you know. I do like Deca nose manuals and stuff. Let's see Jason Dagner's video. I know he can do some blunt slides and he can do some grinds for sure. He skates a lot of bigger boards for sure. You kind of have to film the trucks. Maybe I should get like a GoPro on a pole to film the trucks and show you guys how they turn, but I mean, they turn just like the other ones really. Maybe a little bit better, a little more
Yeah, this feels good. This setup feels like the orange ones with the top hat. Cap feels like the orange with the top cap. That's pretty cool. All right, let's do some grinds. Fuck.
This is why you watch a Jason Dagner video. He skates this curb so good. A lot of slappies. A lot of people say the Gringkings are great for curb skating and slappies. He's got a good pinch there. He's really pinching those crooks. He's definitely locked in. He's cross-locking even on a curb. I guess you can do that with a big truck like that. The blunt slides are what impress me on his videos.
Oh God.
He's almost like grinding the other side of it when he's doing that, actually. Wait, are the trucks big enough that it's like a rail? It's like skating a rail? That was sick, too. Is that a switch slappy? I'm not paying attention. Wait, was it? I didn't pay attention to what footing he was in. That curb looks like a lot of fun. Oh man, switch. Feeble. What do you guys skate? Do you guys skate mini? Do you guys skate curbs? Do you guys skate rails? Do you guys do flat ground? Freestyle skating? What do you guys do? I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of content, scroll through my channel, check out my other videos, and hit that subscribe button because I got a lot more videos to come. Thanks for watching.